Yeah, so my mom and me, I remember in the early 80s, I don't remember what year it was, but we just got back from, I think, Germany. We were in South Carolina, somewhere, some hospital. My mom was. And so I remember I was a kid and I went into the hallway and I called the guy I bumped into an asshole, and it was Chuck Connors from the Rifleman, that show, The Rifleman. Um, so then I ran away from him because I thought, I didn't know he was gonna yell at me or what, you know. And so I had some of the staff people chasing me around when I was a kid, and I went into this one room and there was this lady in there. Her name was Maureen O'Hara. Um, I met her. She was a nice lady. I was trying to get under the sink, and she asked me to come out of there and asked me what I had did and told me to go apologize, and I did. Burt Reynolds was there as well. I remember him busted out laughing and stuff. I think my mom was at a St. Jude's hospital, and I remember my mom, when Chuck Connors, he went to back to where my mom, her room, and my mom met Chuck Connors, and she just kept saying, "You're Chuck Connors, you're Chuck Connors, you're Chuck Connors." That's all she kept saying. And he told me, he said, "Look, when your mom calms down, just tell her that I appreciate her being a fan and all this stuff, or thank you for being a fan or whatever." That's what he told me to tell her. Because I didn't know who he was. I didn't know who any of them people were. I mean, it could have been Elvis Presley or the Beatles, and I would not have known who they were. Because back in those days, I was more concerned about going outside and playing, and that's what they told me to do. So that's what I did. Um, and most of the shows that I did watch back in those days were cartoons. So I mean, I was a little kid.